as we started out over here. So I'm making the assumption we still have a listener base over there that's kind of wondering where we are, and of course they're not going to help us out and do a bunch of favors and send people our way here. So we got to start all over again, it looks like.
Yeah, our marketing. So much of our marketing is going to depend on your help, and thank goodness we got guys like Murray over in Scotland. I think he's already told half the English-speaking Great Britain part anyway about the new show and so on. We appreciate that, but any of you that can help us out, we appreciate it. I saw on the Big Air forum one of the kind people on that forum mentioned about the new change on the radio show with World Talk. So we're slowly getting out. We after the races, we've been pretty busy. We haven't really tried to arrange much marketing, but we'll start doing that this week, and we'll start letting everybody know of the new location and time of the show.
And having some new exciting guests on the show as well. Or at least I did a lot of talking with guys when I was in Garmisch. We should have some really cool callers coming up here in the next couple of weeks. I haven't really had the time to organize it the last week or two.
Well, the way things are going, you'll be going to Asia here before long, huh?
Yeah, early tomorrow morning.
You're leaving, huh? I think I'm going to try to get you a mask to take with you.
Oh, shit. That's funny. I know. I think it's going to be an empty flight. I was really surprised. Like, I got the tickets a few days back, you know. I was expecting to just get charged a ridiculous amount of money for them. It was cheap. It was dirt cheap. I was like, wow. It must not be
probably sitting on an empty plane.
Must not be a lot of demand right now. So, I could be on the plane by myself. We'll see.
Yeah.
So
well,
it's
good for you.
24-hour flight.
Hey, listen, some of you that are out there listening, I want to talk a little bit about instructor rating revocations. And the reason I bring this up, do any of you know any instructors out there that may be a liability to the sport?
If so, let us know. We want to put them on the air and just completely destroy their business. And
you know. Well, we don't necessarily need to know the name.
Report them to the world.
Yeah. We don't necessarily need to know the name, but we'd like to know what you base these opinions on, and maybe talk a little bit about that, because I'm certain we've sat around from time to time, and we get a lot of people that come in from all over the country, and you wouldn't believe some of the stories that we hear about some of the techniques that these people are using to train.
Now, Dad, you're opening up a can of worms, because how do you know some of our students aren't going to call in and be like, yeah, these two guys on the radio are real assholes?
Yeah, well, it could be. You know? We could be opening up a big worm, but I think it's kind of an interesting topic. Maybe some of you may have some things you'd like to add on some of these things that you've witnessed or seen. But what type of incidences might warrant revocation of a license? And maybe we could talk a little bit about some of your ideas in regard to what seems to be the problem, and how can we look at these problems to see about solutions.